Hi everyone, my name is Stephen Simon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about top 5 skills that are going to help you out if you are going to opt computer science in your graduation. Coming up. Alright, so let's get into the video. So even before I start talking about the top 5 skills, if you are watching this video and if you have decided that you want to start your graduation in the field of computer science, it may be computer science engineering, it may be BSc in computer science, but it may be bachelor in computer application. Let me tell you, you have chosen a very involving graduation that will be in demand and is very evergreen, especially a lot more needed during this pandemic time. So kudos to you that you have opted for computer science course in your graduation. Moving to the very first skill that I believe one should know when he or she is moving into computer science graduation course. Let's start from very basic. The skill one is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. I know this may sound very simple and many of you even may know about it, but having a knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript is really going to help you out. I know many of you are going to go to private colleges who may teach a subject called web development towards the second or third semester, which I believe is a little too late to learn web development, especially when you are going for graduation in the year 2021 or 2020. This is the time when web development is at peak, and with new frameworks coming every other 6 months like Angular, React and Vue.js and all that, having a knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript is going to give you a head start in if you want to move into web development. If you already know HTML, CSS and JavaScript and want to take things a little ahead, I would suggest you to go and get started with Bootstrap. Just go to getbootstrap.com, and if you don't know what is Bootstrap, it is actually used to develop responsive websites. When I say responsive, I mean a website that works exactly same or very much like a native application on a phone, just the way any Android application would work, but in a lot more sophisticated way. So you design the application or a website for a large desktop, but eventually if you use Bootstrap to develop, it is going to help you build a better mobile view for your website. So that was skill number 1, HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Skill number 2, and this is very again basics but very fundamental if you want to get started with your programming skill, and that is learning C language. I know many of you may even say that let's move to Python and not C language, but I will leave that decision up to you whether to decide if you want to first learn C language as your first programming language or Python. I started my career with the C language, where I would learn for loops, if statements, switch, and creating some matrix and all. So I would suggest to get started with C language. And how this is going to help you is when you move to your very first semester of your graduation, they are going to teach you C language. And if you already know it, you need not wait for the teacher to explain you all things. You can just go ahead and get started developing small programs in your college lab or maybe at your home. So these are the things that they are going to teach you in your engineering. And if you are a computer science any graduation, and if you know all this ahead, this is definitely going to help you out. If not HTML, CSS and JavaScript, if you think you will learn it later on, maybe having a little bit knowledge of C language, it may be just like first 4 to 5 topics like how to create print, loops, switch statements, how to declare variables, what are functions. If you can do that, I think that is going to give you head start. That was skill number 2. So let's move to skill number 3, and congrats, you have been here to this part of the video, and if you have reached here, I would suggest you to go ahead and like and subscribe my channel. We are reaching almost 10,000 subscribers. It's all because of your support, and thank you so much. The third skill that we have is again I would say the fundamental for again your entire computer science if you want to move into programming, and that is OOPS, object-oriented programming. If you have a basic understanding of what are classes, what are objects, what is encapsulation, what is inheritance, even if you understand the theory of OOPS, not the programming I'm saying, you should stick to C programming in the beginning. But even if you understand the theory of object-oriented programming, before even you get into your computer science graduation. This is going to help you in your entire 3 or 4 years of graduation. And not only that, even when you go and start looking for jobs, because it may be C# programming language, it may be Java, you want to do Android development. OOPS concepts are something that are always asked in the interviews, and they're always going to help you out. So my suggestion would be, after you learn C language and you have a good hands-on, you can always go ahead and read at least the theories of OOPS concepts. Let us now move to the fourth skill, that is databases. Now, what the heck is databases? Databases are actually, I should say, the programs or a place where you actually store your data. Whenever you send an email or upload an image on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, these companies have their servers where they store their data. Now, if you actually understand on how the data is stored and learn one of the very popular language, that is SQL, that is a language used to interact with the databases. If you have a basic understanding on how to write simple queries, select star from database, or to how to get particular value from database, that is really going to help you out. Because of course, when you have OOPS concept and when you need to create some projects, in any of the project, database is very, very important, right? You will have to generate data. Just for example, if you have made a simple HTML form and when you just click it, where it is stored. If it is stored only in your computer, it doesn't make sense. The value needs to be stored in the database. So if you can learn some of the basics SQL queries, I think you might have computer science in your +1 and +2. Even if you don't, I think getting started with database is very, very easy. If not before the graduation starts, even maybe in first semester or towards second semester, if you can learn the database, it is always going to help you out, because data is very important and every application will require database. It may be MySQL, it may be Azure SQL, it may be Firebase, Oracle, whatever. I would suggest to get started with MySQL because it is pretty easy to start and handy, as I think that's the database even I started. So skill number 4 was learning databases. Alright, so we have now reached towards the last skill that you must learn before moving into your computer science graduation, and that is mathematics. Now remember, computer science is a lot more related to mathematics. When I say you have to create programs are nothing but logics. You have to write logics, and if you have pretty good logical concepts, writing programs are always going to help you out. I'm sorry for that sound. Okay, so what are the topics you should learn in mathematics? I would personally suggest, if you have a basic understanding of what is matrix, right? I think you did a very good, if you had maths in your +1 and +2, then you would have gone very in depth about matrix, right? So knowledge of matrix is going to help you out. Sets are very important, relations and functions. All this, I think there's a subject in computer science that's called discrete mathematics, where you are going to learn all this again. And if you can just recall all that from your +1 and +2, it is really going to help you out, because towards the end, it's all about the logics that you write in programming, because syntax is all there, right? A for loop in C language, C#, Java, or maybe Python, or maybe PHP, the concept is going to be the same. The syntax may change. All you need to do when you write any of your project is to write the logic. And if your mathematics related to building functions, sets, relations, these are really going to enhance your logical skills and will eventually help you perform better in your graduation. That was 5 skills that you must learn before you move into your graduation. And congratulations, class of 2020. Now you're moving into your 3 or 4 years of graduation. I would like to wish you all the best for the next 3 to 4 years. And if you have any query, or if you have any particular topic that you want me to make a video out of it, leave a comment in the description below. That's all from my side in this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jitin Salman. I'll see you in the next